at Design Edge, the first of its kind event in the South Florida market, featuring some of the best of home furnishings, lighting, accessories, art, and more. So follow along with me to get a sneak peek of what's new in the world of home decor on today's SoFlo Home Project. Welcome to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra. As an interior designer, I love attending curated shows like this one because it gives us a first look at new product introductions. Now, of course, this event is trade only, which means we're giving you exclusive access. Design Edge connects local and regional design communities throughout the country and leading design-centric manufacturers. Here, we get to preview select new collections and the latest design trends. So our first stop of the day is at the Kenneth Cobham-Quay booth, and we are going to speak with Christopher Ryder, the managing partner. Chris.
Hi.
Great to see you.
Welcome.
And so we are so excited to give our viewers sort of this inside look at all of the coolest things in home decor and furnishings. And so why don't you tell us a little bit more about what Kenneth Cobham-Quay creates?
So half the collection is indoor furniture, half of it is outdoor. We also have an eclectic lighting range. We take a lot of inspiration from nature. So in a sense, we're kind of biophilic in a way.
Which is so big in design right now.
Our real job is to make people relax, find comfort in their interiors.
I absolutely love that. And of course, the pieces are so beautiful too. So just
have a seat, please.
This is not only a beautiful chair, but it is very comfortable.
Yeah.
I love it. It's got a very soft, nice, like the upholstery's great. It's such a different and unique look, and it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
But you've got some other things too here.
Yeah, so, okay, I want to show you something else called Chiquita. In the world of design, you can do something that's totally extravagant and interesting.
Yes.
But to do something that's simple and interesting is actually more challenging. So this is called Chiquita, and there are basically 350 rattan dowels.
Oh my gosh,
and they ride on a bed of foam. So have a seat.
It really feels like
out.
you're
Isn't
sitting on an upholstered piece. It's so comfy.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about home design. It's sometimes you really want to have not only a comfortable piece of furniture, but something that makes a statement in your home. And these are like that one piece.
Talk about statement pieces. Let me show you our newest piece called the Limbo Hoop.
Wow.
It's all hand woven wire with an embedded floral motif. It's very functional as well as just beautiful piece of art sculpture.
So sculptural plus the lighting element.
Exactly. And behind you is the papillon, which is an example of some of our outdoor furniture.
This is amazing for an outdoor or
have a seat, try
piece.
sitting in it and tell me what you think.
It kind of just like, it closes you a bit, like hugs you.
You know, the thing is, it's intimate, but not isolating.
Right.
These are all sort of metal figurines, which are dipped in wood pulp.
Is this adjustable at all?
It is adjustable. So there's a cable on the rear, and you can drop it down. So you could walk beneath it, or you could hover it down for a living room situation, an application.
Perfect. Christopher, I want to thank you. This has been such a treat to learn more about Kenneth Cobham-Quay and seeing all of the beautiful new furnishings.
My pleasure.
So thank you for your time. Now I'm going to go check out the rest of the show.
All right.
So
Great.
We'll check in with you later.
Enjoy yourself. Ciao.
Bye. Here at the Vanguard booth, joined by Andy Bray. Andy,
Alena,
welcome.
hi.
It's great to see you.
Good to see you. So glad you're here.
At Vanguard Furniture, you guys have a lot of great furniture pieces from upholstered goods.
So we're a 50-year-old manufacturer that we're based in North Carolina. We have about 700 associates. We make furniture for the entire home.
So lots and lots of different types of furniture.
So one of the hits from our show this season is our Buca sectional.
This is a beautiful looking sectional.
Absolutely.
First of all. From the styling to the fabric selection, so on trend.
Yes, the bouclés that are so popular in today's marketplace.
Yes. Boucle is hot, hot.
It's a
Everyone
great
loves
texture.
boucle.
And then performance fabrics.
Yes. So
Yes.
you can have that white sofa and not worry.
And not worry about it. And that's something.
Yes. Now there's another thing I see here that I feel like has been another trend, Andy, and
Yes.
you could speak to sort of this like table and part of the upholstery as well, sort of
Right.
all in one look.
So we like to integrate occasional into our upholstery settings, which is really a great trend and very useful for furniture today.
Also, things like these ottomans and stools, everything here customizable as well, from the finish to the fabric?
Absolutely. Technology is really important today. Let me
Yes.
show you what we can do. So if a consumer wants to buy a dresser, you can simply pick which size you want. And then, you have choices with bases and drawer faces and hardware.
So you can see basically what each component will look like in the 3D render.
Absolutely. Takes a lot of the fear and apprehension out of making a big
Definitely.
purchase, which furniture is.
Yes. Andy, so I want to thank you. This has been so much fun.
Alena, enjoyed it. Thanks for coming by.
Coming up, more design trends and ideas to amp up your home decor from Design Edge on SoFlo Home Project.
Hey, Mike Martinez from USA Windows and Doors. We're in South Florida where this homeowner wants to beautify their home. They want to upgrade their windows and doors and they want to make it safer. We're going to show you how we do it coming up next.
Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra, and we are continuing to talk about all things home furnishings and decor here at Design Edge in Linwood. So we've checked out some furniture trends, but now let's look at some ways to adorn your walls with some great art. So we are now here at the Left Bank Art booth, joined by Kelly Ireland.
Thank you. Yes, appreciate the opportunity to share what designers gravitate towards when they're working on their projects.
Yes, and I personally, I know I've used a lot of pieces from Left Bank in my projects, and what I love about it is that there's so many different varieties of art.
We've been in business over 50 years. Everything is created and produced in Southern California, so made in America. It's all made to order, which is perfect for the design trade because they can change size, finish, frame, embellishments to make it personal for the project.
And that is a great point. So I wanted to talk a little bit about a lot of the trends. Let's start with this.
So the image is a giclée on canvas, and this particular finish is called crystal. So what we've done is added glass crystal, silver embellishment, silver leaf to make the waves pop off of the surface.
I love the embellishment. I think sometimes that texture, it just really pops.
And it's making the image look more one of a kind instead of a
Yes.
mass produced.
Behind you, this is another trend, I think, that with this texture,
It is.
neutral.
Absolutely, and with boucle fabric too.
And this is cool because sometimes people might say, I don't want a lot of color on the wall, but it needs to be interesting. So this sort of hits that great balance. Perfect statement piece for that neutral interior. I love it. Over here, we've got some more interesting. This is really cool.
So this is layered plexi. So we have part of the image printed on the plexi and part of it printed on the paper. And then when the light hits it, it creates a shadow. And so it looks like it's multi-layered.
Yeah, I mean, it has such dimension.
We call this illusion art because when you move the camera, the colors change. So it's almost like wall sculpture.
It really is. I've actually used a similar piece from your line like this with a wavy version.
Yes,
now,
absolutely.
neon accent, a huge trend too.
It is, and it's been trending for a while.
Yeah.
Super easy to install, just a regular plug
Wow.
it in the wall and install it. So everybody gravitates towards this piece.
I love this. It's been so much fun when you think about those modern interiors here, especially in South Florida. Something like this is that perfect pop of color and a conversation piece.
Absolutely.
Really good stuff. So Kelly, this has been so much fun. I love just sharing a little peek of what Left Bank Art has to offer with our viewers
Yes.
and some of the latest trends. So thank you so much.
My pleasure.
So that was a great way to adorn your walls with art, but we've got some more tips for lighting up your spaces. But before we do that, let's check in with Mike Martinez from USA Windows and Doors and see what advice he has for us today.
Hey, Mike Martinez with USA Windows and Doors. Today, this homeowner, he wanted to upgrade his house and make it more beautiful. We're going to change all the windows in this house, but there's a few things I want to go over with you on them. Let's take a look. So back here in the back of the house, you can see we've got reflective film on glass. So many homeowners do this. They're hoping to really stop the heat from coming in their home, but it's not the best solution. The best solution is putting a product called Low E on your windows. Low E is a real emollient that's baked into the glass. It'll make sure that no heat, whether it be radiant or infrared heat, comes through. We can reduce your bill by as much as 50%. This is going to end up being a beautiful addition once we change it over. So as you can see, the wood bucks have been taken out of this window. You take a look here and you can see that these are held together with just nails. We are nailing wood to concrete. I promise you, it's not holding anything. But these windows are not designed to hold wind pressure. The windows you have in your house are designed to just keep bugs out and keep the rain out. When we do it with a hurricane window, we got to use screws. These screws are designed to hold into that concrete, make sure the wood buck and the window frame itself can handle excessive wind pressure. It's not going to rust, it's not going to wear, it's not going to degrade. And that's what you want to have when you have a window put in your house. So the windows turned out great, and the homeowner's super happy with the way they look. The house is safer, it's more beautiful. It's just a great project overall. We touched the areas with the homeowner where we showed them those specific things we talked about here earlier, and they're really happy with the way things turned out. So if you're ready to upgrade your windows and doors, give us a call, 954-951-8740. Better yet, look us up on the web, usawindowsanddoors.com. Back to you, Alena.
Thanks, Mike. So now we're going to check out some great things for lighting at the Curry & Company booth, joined by Jenny Heinzen, VP of Marketing. Jenny, welcome.
Thank you. It's great to have you here.
Let's talk about some lighting trends. We're seeing a lot of gold, a lot of brass in home furnishings and decor.
Sure. This is our new Concordia chandelier. So this sort of marries some of our favorite things about Curry. It's our fine metal work and the beautiful finish details that you can see. And also the curves, we really see that happening right now. So it's a very sort of soft version of contemporary. The thing about Curry is that we have a very diverse line. We've got over 2,000 pieces in our line.
Another trend that I have noticed we are seeing a lot of throughout here is this kind of ode to biophilic design. You guys have some amazing sconces. I want to talk about what's behind us here. I'm seeing sort of like coral-like look, so a little ode to nature here as well.
We have a number of sconces and chandeliers with the coral motif as well.
And that's so perfect for here in South Florida. With sconces, I spy a beautiful sort of a leaf sconce.
Yeah, so that's our elder sconce. What we love about that one is that we blend the finishes. So we have the silver and the gold. We like that, and it helps become a little more versatile to fit into different decors.
It really is a nice vein. I'm looking, I see a beautiful, looks like almost a lotus flower there.
Yes, that's one of our best-selling pieces. So that's the Grand Lotus.
I know you have a lot more than just lighting, but this has been great seeing some new trends and a lot of the new things that you have to offer, so thank you.
Well, thank you for being here. It's great to meet you.
It's been awesome, so thanks so much, Jenny. Coming up next, we have the latest in decorative accessories and accent furnishings from Design Edge on SoFlo Home Project.
SoFlo Home Project is sponsored in part by Eldorado Furniture. Looking to refresh your home? Visit us online at eldoradofurniture.com or a showroom near you.
Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra, and we are continuing to talk about all things home furnishings, decorative accessories, and more from Design Edge here in Wynwood. So now we're going to take a look at some pretty cool stuff for the home. So we are here with Jason Phillips at the Phillips Collection booth. Jason, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Phillips Collection is a personal favorite of mine as an interior designer. I love the stuff.
I think around us you'll see some good flavor of what we do. We definitely brought a coastal look to this show because it's regional.
I do love that as we were going through a lot of these booths, everyone's kind of curated a little bit to the South Florida market.
Yeah.
So this is exactly what our viewers want to see, all the trends for where we are. Speaking of coastal, behind me is something very cool. Let's talk about what this is.
Yes, this is, I guess, very identifiably coastal. This is our brand new wreath collection. This is resin. It's an off-white. Behind me here, we have a stone cast for outdoor use.
Very nice.
So lots of use of interesting materials, dimensional product for indoor and outdoor use. Just trying to push the boundary, but have a muted color palette.
But you do have some great colorful objects right here.
So here is our iconic seatbelt chair. We sell this in 12 different colors. Here you have a bright red. It's been a very popular, iconic part of our collection. This is actual seatbelt. The artist's sister owns a seatbelt factory. We joke that's the only way you design a seatbelt chair is if you own a seatbelt factory.
Yes, it has such a unique look. What if we want to bring some 3D decor to the walls? I see you've got this.
So behind us, these fish in a metallic, iconic for Phillips collection, we're known as the fish people. By dressing them in silver and having such dimension, we think that it's quite a statement on the wall. It's whimsical, it's coastal, it's bold, and it's contemporary.
And I love that the way you could just kind of play around with 3D items and make it your own. Now you guys have a lot of other 3D types of things, including other natural products as well as silver and gold leaf.
Everything at Phillips is about scale and texture, whether it's a live edge table that we have, something like this iconic Riverstone table that's in an outdoor gel coat finish, which is extremely durable. The color is mixed into the resin, so if you were to scratch it, it'd be white underneath.
So
just added durability.
Very nice. Jason, so I want to thank you. This has been so much fun checking out the iconic Phillips collection pieces as well as some new things.
Thank you for having me. Have a great day.
All right, thank you. We're going to now check out a couple of more decorative accessories for the home, so follow along. So we're here at the Global Views booth, joined by Lois Del Negro. Lois, welcome. It's so great to have you here with us.
It's very exciting to be here.
And it's great to see your product here. And of course, you mentioned just a sampling.
We've been in business a little over 25 years. We have over 5,000 items in our line, all designed by our in-house design team. We manufacture all over the world. We also sell to 56 countries around the world.
Wow.
So we're not only, we truly are Global Views.
Yes. Let's go check this out here.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Let's just take this piece here. This is all hand done.
I mean, this is exquisite. The finish is unbelievable.
You really have to touch and feel and see it because it's very tactile.
Yes.
And the most important thing for designers and customers to understand is it is all handcrafted. And this eventually is going to become a lost art. So we're looking at these as today's production, but tomorrow's antiques.
What I love about your brand is I've used a lot of the pieces of my design projects in the past. You have really unique things in a variety of colors.
Yes.
So for every project, you could find that thing for every type of style,
Yes.
any type of home. A lot of the 3D wall decor is some of my favorite things.
We're known for our 3D wall decor. Our design team will actually help give you the template in which to put it together, which makes your art installer a very happy person.
A lot easier to put
It's a lot
together.
easier to put together.
So Lois, I want to go check out this vignette over here.
Absolutely.
So what have we got here? Obviously this is an amazing table.
This is a prime example of where we select the best product from the best manufacturer. The base is from one source, the top is from another source, so that the customer is always getting the best production from the best factory that we work with. We have over here behind us our bend mirror. It's an iconic piece for Global Views, and everyone looks at it and goes, how did you do that? And we go, it takes a very special designer to think of it, and it takes a very special manufacturer to produce it.
Lois, I want to thank you. This has been so much fun learning more about Global Views.
It was our pleasure. Thank you for including us.
Have a great show.
Thank you.
Next, we have more design inspiration from Design Edge in Wynwood on SoFlo Home Project. Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra, and we are continuing to explore all things home design here at Design Edge in Wynwood. So we've gotten a chance to tour a lot of the booths and go through the show and learn a lot about furnishings, accessories, lighting, and more. But I wanted to share with you some of my favorite things that I've seen here. And a great way to accent walls in your home is with 3D wall decor. So we briefly talked about it before, but this is a great example of utilizing any of these types of pieces to create amazing installations in your home. You can create just about anything by really using your imagination. One example of what they did here in this booth that I love is that they've clustered together larger objects with smaller objects and mixed it all up. You could do them very linear, freeform, or more clustered. So when you're looking to fill the space of a wall, and perhaps wall art is not what you're looking for in a traditional frame, this type of item is a great way to really amp up your home decor, and one of my favorite ways to do that in my clients' homes. So I really hope that this tour through Design Edge not only gave you an inside look at all the things that designers get to choose from when we're putting together rooms, but to get you inspired about decorating your own homes and give you some great ideas as well. And now for some more design inspiration, check out what we have for you next week on SoFlo Home Project. Next week on SoFlo Home Project, we share ways to make your modern home feel cozy as we tour a contemporary property designed with modern elegance and a touch of glam. And before we go, let's check in with Hunter Frankie, the host of SoFlo Health, and see what he's up to tomorrow. Hunter, what's going on?
Hey there, Alena. These are marlberries, and we don't recommend that you eat them. But we do recommend you come and check out a park like this one with a protected forest. We'll also show you how to get back into the gym after a break, and Aniva is going to show you some healthy dishes for Ramadan. It's all coming up tomorrow on SoFlo Health on the one and only Local 10, so we'll see you right here at 12:30.
That sounds great, Hunter. We will definitely be watching. And to our viewers, we thank you for joining us this week. And we hope to see you again next week for another all-new episode of SoFlo Home Project right here on Local 10. And remember, there's no place like SoFlo Home. If you missed any part of this episode, or if you're looking for more design inspiration, make sure to check out all episodes online at SoFloShows.com. And don't forget to follow us on social media on Facebook and Instagram